Hello, my name is Katie. It is such a pleasure to be here. I want to say first and foremost, thank you so much for giving me some of your time and your presence. I know that what the time value of money is, and I really appreciate you being here with me and investing some of that with me. It's really great to be here. I am applying to facilitate a yoga class at your festival. I'm so excited. A little background on who I am, what I do, why I do it. So again, my name is Katie. I am a Denver-based yogi. I moved here mid-pandemic. Actually, it was like beginning of the pandemic. I was supposed to move in May. It happened in July of 2020. And I've been here teaching, settling into community, and really connecting with my purpose, what I want to do. So a little background on my purpose. My business is called Loka Motive, and that is my purpose. That is my motivation. And it goes back to the mantra Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. And it emphasizes the energy and the essence of promoting happiness and freedom in other people's lives through my own thoughts, words, and actions. And so with everything that I do and every place that and people and experiences that I spend my time with, I always work to ensure that I get to, just make a really impactful interaction. I'm a life coach as well. I practice neurolinguistic programming. I'm master certified neurolinguistic programming practitioner. I use emotional freedom technique, which we'll get into today, as well as hypnosis, hypnotic language, quantum language. I use timeline regression. I use submodalities. So it's all of this really cool stuff that we get to use, that I integrate into my yoga practice, even as a teacher, so that we actually see the success that we desire. So a little bit more background on kind of me and how I teach. I started my practice probably almost 10 years ago, 8 or 10 years ago, consistently. And then in 2018, I was certified as a holistic health coach. Not that that's relevant, but it's all the other stuff that's really relevant. And also I was certified as a yoga teacher. So I got my 200-hour in Costa Rica with my teacher, Adi. She's amazing. I love her. She's the founder of Passion Yoga School, which is now Soul Work. So definitely check her out. But I was certified with Adi down in Costa Rica for my 200-hour Akhanda Shakti method. So the Akhanda is the wholeness of yoga. It's a super integrative approach to yoga. It includes breath work, meditation, mantra, asana, of course, and a few other components as well. And then the Shakti component is the feminine, the divine feminine essence that we all carry within us, right? Because it's truly in every single one of us, the feminine and the masculine, but really just nurturing and playing with this super sensual, nurturing, soft yet fierce energy that we all have within us, creative energy. That's kind of been my journey since 2018, and then I've been teaching since then. I currently in Denver teach at Urban Sanctuary and 5 Points and Transform in Rhino. So Transform is definitely more of the Shiva, the soul, the masculine energy. It's intense, it's dark, it's hot, it's humid. It's great. I love it. Because at Urban Sanctuary and in so many other parts of my life, I am so feminine and I'm so flowy and just so emotional. And so it's really nice to just have that support. And that's such a beautiful complement to what I teach at Urban Sanctuary. And Urban Sanctuary is this divine place and 5 Points. It's got plants everywhere. and I teach a variety of classes from cannabis supported to EFT to, I haven't done tarot yet, but maybe by the time you're watching this, I've done a tarot and flow, to like just really gentle restorative classes. So it's really awesome. I love the variety. I constantly am challenging myself. So I guess this is part of that. Me being here present, applying for this role. So I'll give you a little bit of background on what we're doing now and the why behind it. As I mentioned, I'm a life coach and I use a variety of energetic healing modalities and subconscious soul work tools and conscious soul work to heal. And so EFT, emotional freedom technique, or tapping, has been something that I have been using for probably, I would say, like 3-ish years now. Maybe the first time I used tapping, let's see, it was Gabby Bernstein, pre-pandemic. I want to say it was like 2019. So yeah, that's exactly when it was. So 2019, it's now 2022. So tapping's been around in my life for quite some time, and I'm constantly using it. I'm always coming back to it. And I'm always teaching it to my clients. It's an amazing tool. It's super accessible, and it creates really quick, very effective transformation. So recently, I mean, since I've been really integrating all the parts of me as a teacher and as a human being into my daily life, and just into my practices, when I'm in the studio, when I'm taking a class, I will integrate again the breath work, the mantra, of course the asana, but also these subtle energetic techniques that we use. So one of them is tapping and EFT. And so I want to offer this to you and your community because it's amazing. So yeah, I'll just give you a high to low on what exactly tapping is, and then I will lead us through a short flow so that you can get a feel for how we're going to, how it's going to look when I'm up there on stage teaching and leading your community. So a background on tapping. So you might have heard of it, you might not have. If you've heard of it, you might not know how to use it. If you're an expert at tapping, amazing. Now we get to pull it into our yoga practice and pull it into the somatic energetic healing practices that we do. So tapping is basically a technique where we are tapping on acupressure points within our body to help release energy, stagnant energy, anxious energy, the fight or flight energy, right? The sympathetic nervous system that we honestly are operating in way too much, right? I know that that's pretty normal in our everyday life, especially in the last few years. All the trauma that we've gone through as a collective, it's been really intense. So tapping has been my number one tool in my recent history because I've been really going through some breakdowns and breakthroughs and, doing the thing, growth. So it's just really helped me stay grounded in my path. So basically, we are going to be tapping on acupressure points. So top of the head, top of the eye, and I'll lead you through this. Side of the eye, under the eye, lip, chin, collarbone, ribs. And we'll run through this a few times. Before we do, we're going to tap here on the karate chop point. So I mentioned that we are tapping on these different acupressure points. While we're tapping on these different acupressure points, it's actually signaling to the amygdala, which is that fight, flight, freeze, sympathetic response that a lot of us are in often. It's signaling to the amygdala that even though I'm freaking out. I deeply and completely love and accept myself, even though I'm like, don't believe that I'm deserving of any of this. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So we're like talking directly to the triggers, right? The most pressing issue. So this is how we're going to set it up. Basically, we're going to identify your most pressing issue, your MPI. And so what is your MPI right now? I guess for me, So I'm feeling really grounded right now, but yesterday I was feeling a lot of grief, a lot of it. And like for a 24-hour period, I was really in that. So we can tap through grief because, and loss, just loss of self. Let's do that. Loss of self, loss of identity in the growth. Yeah, let's do that because that's potent. Cool. So most pressing issue is that you are releasing old beliefs and identities that you used to have about yourself because you're stepping into this new level of embodiment and of knowing, and you're fucking grieving all of that stuff, like people, places, experiences, identities, as I said, maybe old values that you used to have that just aren't as important anymore. It's a thing. So yeah, that will be the most pressing issue because that feels really good for me. Please have a pen and paper present. I should have told you that in the beginning. Pen and paper present, write on your pen or write on your paper. Write on your paper your MPI, your most pressing issues. So I am fearful as fuck in this next level of embodiment I'm choosing to step into now. Okay. So got it, MPI written down on your paper, because the reason that we do this is because our mind likes to be manipulative sometimes. And, you know, you'll start in the beginning and we'll go through a lot and we'll be moving a lot. And sometimes you'll forget, like, oh shit, like, because that problem that I used to have actually isn't even a problem anymore. So you kind of forget about the problem that you used to have in the beginning before we even started, because now at the end of the practice, it's just like, it's just so far gone because you've moved through it. So we need to take inventory of where we're at right now and where we are headed. So on your paper, you have your most pressing issue written there. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I feel so uncharged by this thing, like it's not even a thing, it's not an issue, like I'm a 1 out of 10 on how I feel. 10 out of 10, it's like, oh my fucking God, I am about to have a panic attack. I'm about to have an anxiety attack. I don't know what to do right now because I am just freaking out so much. I can't handle this, right? So I would say for me, and write this number down on your paper, I'm probably like a 7, 6 to 7, all where I'm at. And the reason that we also do this is because, again, your subconscious mind, it likes to play little tricks on us and it protects you. And so it's like, oh no, it wasn't actually really that bad at all. Like, and in reality, like you were feeling pretty bad. So that's just why we take note before we start, is so that, yeah, again, no tricks here. And also your subconscious mind really likes symbols. It can really easily interpret things with directness and symbolism. So 6 out of 10, we all know what that means. And it's like, it's very direct too. I'm 6 out of 10. Cool, great, know it. I know what 6 divided by 10 is. You know, it's like a symbol. So yeah, so that's why we do it. So yeah, on your paper, you've got your MPI and your numbers. Let me go ahead and get some music pulled up. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna put some music on. I hope I don't mess it up. I hope I don't mess my volume. We're just gonna ride with it. All right, wherever you are, come to your mat, please, and close your eyes. Take an easy seated pose. Closing down your eyes, allowing your hands to land where they may. Perhaps your palms face down to ground, or palms face up if you'd like to receive anything right now. Just tune in. What do you need right now in order to feel grounded? Noticing the quality of your thoughts, the quality of your breath. Notice if there's any resistance present. Resistance with the breath. Any blocks in the thoughts that are keeping you from fully releasing whatever it is you're still holding on to, let it go. Good. And so we'll just open this practice with just a little bit of movement. That feels good right now. Start to maybe move your spine, your hips a little bit, drawing your chest to the floor and back behind. Just starting to get in touch with the body, noticing how it feels for you right now, where tension might be residing. Good. And as you just sit here, kind of starting to move, getting in touch with your breath, I want you to get in touch now with that most pressing issue that you wrote down on the piece of paper. Drawing that issue to the forefront of your mind, coming back to center now, come to stillness. Whatever it is, dropping yourself into the vision of it, the fear of it. I am fearful as fuck in this next level of embodiment that I am choosing to step into now, but I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Draw your hands up, left hand up, right hand up, either one. Start to tap on the karate chop point. Even though I am fearful as fuck right now to step into this next level of embodiment, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. One more time, even though I am so fucking scared to step in and be in this next level that I am choosing to own right now. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. But start to tap top of the eye. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. Side of the eye. I honestly sometimes feel like I'm throwing spaghetti at the wall. Under the eye. I don't know when anyone is gonna resonate with what I've got. Top of the lip. I just want to be seen. Under the chin. I just want to hold space. Collarbone. I'm scared. Ribs. What if I don't know enough? Top of the head. What if they don't like me? Top of the eye. What if I insult somebody? Side of the eye. I'm not ready for any hate right now. Under the eye, I just want to serve. Top of the lip. I honestly, half the time, think I'm too young. Chin. I think I'm not smart enough. Collarbone. I'm not potent enough. Ribs. That fucking sucks. Top of the head, because it's keeping me from what I gotta do in this life. Top of the eye, and I cannot live in peace. Side of the eye, if I don't do what I gotta do. Under the eye, my soul's purpose. All right, shake it off. Let it go. We are moving energy. Tap your chest if that feels good. Tap behind your neck. All right, let's get into a little bit of movement flow now. We're starting to loosen things up. That is the point. All right, shaking, shaking, shaking. Start to make some movements with your hips. Sorry, I'm putting my hair up. Yeah. All right. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, right forearm down, left arm over. A few rounds of breath in and out. 2 more. Good. You're moving so much energy. Breathe fresh life force into that space. Good. Inhale, both hands back up, lengthen. Exhale, left forearm, right arm over. 3 rounds of breath in and out. 2 more. Last one. Good. Inhale, both hands to the sky, lengthen. And then exhale, hands land on your knees. Cat-cow variation. Inhale, heart open. Draw your chin up. Exhale, round your spine. Tuck your chin, navel in. Good. A couple more of those. Inhale. Breath out. 1 more. Exhale. On your next inhale, reach both hands back up to the sky, lengthen. Exhale, left hand, right knee, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, navel to spine. Twist deeper. A couple more rounds of breath. Good. On your next inhale, both hands back up to the sky. Exhale, right hand, left knee. 3 rounds. In breath. Breath out, navel to spine. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, draw your left shoulder down your back. 1 more. Inhale, lengthen base of spine, outer crown of head. Exhale, navel to spine, twist deep. Inhale, both hands to the sky, lengthen. All right. Exhale, release your hands to the earth. Come into tabletop. Hands, shoulders stacked over top of wrists, hips over top of knees. Make some U shapes with your spine in one direction and then the other. Maybe you make those U shapes a bit bigger, making them into circles, dropping your hips all the way back to your heels and all the way floor towards pelvis towards the earth. Good. Moving your hips, moving your breath, moving your body, moving the energy, moving the prana, vital life force. Inviting new, fresh, oxygenated air, blood into your veins. On your next inhale, meet me through tabletop. Land your left hand on the earth. Inhale, right arm up, gaze up. And then exhale, thread it through underneath the left. Good. Left hand can stay. Maybe you walk it up. Maybe you inhale, left arm around for a bind. Or here, 3, 2. Good. Exhale, release left hand back to the earth. Inhale, right arm to the sky, gaze up, shoulders stack. Make a few circles with your right hand, right wrist. Your arms, your fingers are a direct extension of your heart. So just allowing that heart energy, that loving energy, that compassion to start flowing. Inhale, left arm to the sky. And then, you already placed the right hand down. Exhale, thread it through underneath the right. You can inhale, walking your right fingertips down in front. If you'd like to inhale your right hand back and around for a bind, just find that expression that you found on the other side now. We're here for 3, for 2. Exhale, release your right hand to the ground. Inhale, left arm to the sky, gaze up, shoulders stack. Make some circles with your left hand, left wrist. Invite that into the conversation. Good. On your next exhale, release your left hand to the ground. Walk both hands out in front of you. Drop your forehead to the earth. Puppy pose. Draw your navel into your spine. Tuck your low ribs. Good. Engaging through your bathroom muscles, your root lock, your mula bandha, to allow the energy that you are circulating through the body now contained right here for 3. Good. Pull navel to spine, tuck your low ribs for 2. And then on your next inhale, slowly start to press up. Take a child's pose, knees wide, forehead to the earth. Start to rock back and forth. Shaking side to side. And then bend at your elbows. Draw your fingertips to your upper back. Start to tap on your back here. Yeah. Tap on your neck. Get in the back side of your body. Back side of your heart. Good. Touching your elbows into the earth for 3, for 2. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, press yourself up. Downward facing dog. Good. Taking downward facing dog, bending one knee and then the other. Nod your head side to side, releasing tension, stagnant energy that was residing in your heart, in your throat, out of the crown of your head. Good. Just so much stagnant energy resides in our heart chakras, in our Ajna chakra, right? When we get brokenhearted, when we fall in love, there's so many components that reside here. So important to clear the channels now. Good. Coming back to stillness. Inhale, gaze through to meet your hands. Walk it up to the top of the mat. Pose. Feet or hips width distance. Hinge at your hips, fold. Nod your head side to side. Set up ragdoll pose, rock back and forth. Just breathing into the back sides of our bodies now. We're here for 3, for 2. Good. Exhale, let it go. Hands to the earth. And then place your left hand on the earth for a block. Inhale your right arm to the sky. If we're at a festival, I don't imagine there's blocks, but it's okay. We're here for 3. We have water bottles for 2. Exhale, release your right hand to the ground, bend at your right knee. Inhale, left arm to the sky, gaze up, shoulders stack. We're here for 3. Breathe into left side body for 2. Exhale, release, let it go. Hinge at your hips, crown to ground, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Stack one vertebrae on top of the other at a time. Slowly meeting me at mountain pose, top of your mat. All right. Just arrive here now, landing your hands someplace on your body that feels good. Maybe they're by your side, that's fine. All right. Getting in touch with that problem that you used to have. That problem that's getting so small, doesn't even matter. All right, tapping right here on karate chop point. Even though I'm so fucking scared about what I'm doing with my life, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm so scared, I deeply and completely, you guys can't see me, love and accept myself. I love and accept myself. Top of the head. I honestly am kind of excited right now. Top of the eye. I'm not feeling like there's still fear here, side of the eye, but it's starting to feel like a little fun under the eye. Because how much magic, top of the lip, do you get to play in? Chin. When you say yes to yourself, collarbone. Imagine that. Wrist. What if, top of the head, instead of identifying with experiences of the past, top of the eye, what if we identified with, side of the eye, the person that we're becoming, the person that we're moving into now, under the eye. And that person, top of the lip, is so cool. Chin. They're supportive, collarbone. They're loved, ribs. They give love, top of the head. I give love. Top of the eye. There's gonna be points of doubt. There's side of the eye. There's gonna be points of fear under the eye. There's gonna be failures. Top of the lip, but in reality, under the chin, I will not fail. Collarbone. I take everything as feedback. Ribs for my growth. Top of the head to become better. Top of the eye to serve better. Side of the eye to give back to the collective. Under the eye, the healing. Lift. That everyone freaking needs. Alright, I'm tapping it out. Taking it out, feeling relieved. I'm ready. Good. So you probably are standing right now. I just came down so you can see me on camera. If you came down to stand up, come to your feet. Mountain pose. Inhale, both hands to the sky. Slide, grab your left wrist, side body stretch to the right. Breathe into your right, left side body. We're here for 3. Good. For 2. Good. Inhale, reach both hands back up to the sky. Lengthen. Grab your right wrist, side body stretch to the left. For 3. For 2. Good. Inhale, reach both hands back up to the sky. Gaze up. Maybe you do a little heart opener, back bend. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hinge at hips. Fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, land your hands. Step both feet back. Meet me in a high plank. Rocking back and forth on your toes. And then from here, taking an 8-point chaturanga. So on your next inhale, tip forward on your toes. Drop your knees. Drop your chest, drop your chin. Your booty stays pushed up in the air, pressing the earth away from you. Elbows to side body for 3. Navel to spine for 2. Tuck your tailbone for 1. Exhale, let it go. Ha. Good. Bending at your knees. Let's just do a little windshield wiper of the legs, side to side, and nice release through the low back. So good. Good. Exhale, slowly release. Pressing your hands underneath of your shoulders. Inhale, cobra. Draw your shoulders down your back. Exhale, release. Ha. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, right cheek to the mat. Good. Walking your hands further out in front of you. About 2 and 11 o'clock? I don't know. Inhale, press yourself up. You're cupcaking under your palms with your hands. Good. Draw your shoulders down your back. Pull your front side body through. We're here for 3, for 2. And then exhale, let it go. So good. Land your hands underneath of your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Press yourself through high plank. Downward facing dog. Good. So good here. In your downward facing dog, inhale your right leg to the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Gaze under your left armpit towards the sky. Draw your right heel towards your bum. We're here for 3, for 2. Make some circles with your right knee now in one direction and then the other. Good. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Right leg to the sky, hips are square. Exhale, step it through. Good. Inhale, high lunge. So guys, I'm gonna kind of like speed through this so we don't have to do a whole hour-long flow. Hope that's okay. I think you guys get the idea. So inhale, both hands to the sky. Good. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Gaze over your right fingertips. Inhale, both hands to the sky. Exhale, open arm twist. One more. Inhale to sky. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Land right hand on back leg. Inhale, left arm to sky. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Good. Yoga arch alignment. Back foot is parallel with back of mat. Front knee is stacked over front ankle. External rotation of the front thigh. Draw your shoulders down your back. Tuck your tailbone underneath of you. Gaze is steady over your right fingertip. For 3, for 2. Good. Flip your right palm to sky. Reverse. Continue to bend into that front knee. Continue to breathe into your right side body. We're here for 3, for 2. And then exhale, side angle, right elbow, right knee, left hand to the sky. Might feel good to start just tapping here on the shoulders, on the heart space, as we start to move, cleanse energy through our hip space. And then Skandasana to the back of the mat, bending into your left knee, lunge. We're here for 3. Good. Maybe you tap, tap, tap here as we come into these hip openers, just opening up so much dense tissues, blocked energy. Good. Exhale, hands frame front, back of mat now. Inhale, left leg to sky, bend knee, stack hips. So right now you are facing the back of your mat. Your hips are stacked. Your gaze is under your right armpit toward the sky. You're drawing your left heel toward your bum. Breathe into your left side. Make some circles with your left knee. One direction, and then the other. Good. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through, high lunge. Woo! Arrive, high lunge. Hello, hey, hi. Draw your shoulders down your back. Draw your low ribs in. Extend base of spine out of crown of head. Get long. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Gaze over your left fingertips toward the front. Inhale, back through center, lengthen. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Breath out, inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Release your left hand, back leg. Inhale, right hand to the sky. Breathe into your right hip, flex the right side body. And then open it up, warrior two. Arriving in your warrior two, heel to arch alignment. Draw your shoulders down your back. Your hands, arms parallel the earth. Flip your left palm to the sky. Inhale to reverse. Continuing to bend into your front knee. There is an external rotation of that front thigh and left thigh. We're here, 2. One more breath into side body, and then exhale. Left elbow to left knee, right hand to sky. Good. If you found an extension before, extended side angle, and then bending into your front knee now, Skandasana at the top of your mat. Good. Good. If you need to make any noise, horse lips, big old sighs, make all the freaking noises. That's the energy. Like, we're moving shit through us. So you need to release it, okay? Lion's breath, stick your tongue out. Do it all. I'm here for it. Exhale, hands frame front foot. Step your right foot back. Downward facing dog. Woo! Take a breath in. Breath out. Inhale, gaze through to meet your hands. Step it up top of mat. Fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Sit back, chair pose now. Good. Draw your shoulders down your back. Good. Tuck your pelvis underneath of you. Good. Your gaze is steady. All right, let's think about that problem that we used to have. How's it different now? Let's start to just like dance it out a little. Yeah, shake our booties, side to side, draw your shoulders down your back, feel your oblique, be part of the conversation. Woo! Good. Inhale here, and then exhale, hands to heart center. Breath in. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Good. Twisted chair. Glance down. Your knees should be in line with one another. Legs are glued together. Sit a little bit deeper. For 3. For 2. All right, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Fold crown to ground. Step your feet apart. Hips with distance. Grab your big toes, 2-piece fingers. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Fold. Draw the crown of your head towards the ground. Nod it side to side. Maybe you tap on the back of your neck if that feels good. Release tension through the crown of your head. We are letting it all fucking go right now. Woo. Good. All right. Slowly releasing your toes, walking, heel toeing your feet back to center. Sit back, chair pose. Here we are. Get in touch with that problem that you used to have. It's not relevant right now because I'm just freaking doing yoga, moving my body. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands, heart center. Good. Inhale. Exhale, right elbow, left knee, twist. Twisted chair. Here we are. As you inhale, lengthen base of spine, outer crown of head. As you exhale, press every ounce of air out. Let it go. Couple more. Whatever used to be there, whatever fear, whatever resistance, it's not here now. We're only strong. We're only powerful. Good. One more inhale. And then exhale, hands at hips. Fold. Setting up Padangusthasana. Feet are hips with distance. Once more, please walk your toes onto the palms of your hands. Gorilla pose. Toes meet your wrists here. Inhale, lengthen out of crown of head. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Fold. There's a nice generous bend in your knees. Draw your elbows to either side. Good. Breathing into your low back. Creating length with every inhale. And softness with every exhale. Good. One more. Exhale, release your hands, flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold. Heel to your feet to the width of the mat. Take a yogi squat. Drop your hips, pelvis towards the earth. If this is too much, always welcome if you have a block accessible to place a block underneath of your two shoulders. Where at a festival, maybe have a big water bottle. Hands are at heart center. Draw your shoulders down your back. Pull your heart through. Good. Release your right hand to the right. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Bend at your left elbow. Go for a half bind. If a full bind is available to you, binding your hands behind your right leg. We're here for 3, for 2. Good. Exhale, release, and reach your left hand to the left. Inhale, right arm to the right. Bend at your right elbow. If you have the binding on this side, draw your shoulders down your back. Good. Make sure you're not collapsing through your left ear. A lot of us have a tendency to do that. I do. Good. There's integrity through the back side of your neck. Good. On your next exhale, slowly release. Drop to your bum. Draw your feet in. Baddha Konasana. Good. Your feet are closer toward your body. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Good. Thinking about now all of the magic that you get to create in this life, all of the support that you have available to you. Noticing your community of like-minded friends, lovers, mentors, whatever it is. Seeing them here now. Good. Seeing you in this next phase, this next step of your day, of your life. Inhale, lengthen, and then press your feet out a little further out in front of you, about 12 to 18 inches. Diamond shape now. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hinge at your hips.
Inhale, start to lengthen. Close your knees, come onto your back, draw your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug. Rocking side to side. Good. Then grabbing behind your legs, and rolling along the length of your spine here until we come seated. It doesn't need to be anything crazy. Here we are, easy seated pose. I want to close out this tapping session. So starting to tap on karate chop point, tap, 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 even though I don't even feel scared for this next level. So I'll just be here with you, even though I feel fearful as fuck. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I used to feel fearful of my next level, I deeply and even though I used to be scared of this next stage in my life, I completely love myself. I literally have nothing to worry about. I know I'm divinely supported. I am so powerful. I am intuitive. trust myself. And I'm gonna make mistakes. I will. Everyone makes mistakes. It's freaking on the head. Important is how I act, how I respond when those mistakes are made. And I know I will respond with thoughtful awareness, grace. As long as I do that,
I get to learn in every single opportunity that I live. Every single time I get to see that there's feedback available. And that means I get to grow. I get to evolve. I get to expand and support and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let this settle in. The transmutation, let the release, let it all settle. You just stirred up so much energy. On your paper with a pen, please write now a 1 to 10 how you're feeling about that issue that you used to have. Cool. So I went from a 6 to a 1 in this short practice. So it shows how effective and potent this work is, right? Celebrate yourself. And if you didn't all the way get down to anywhere between a 1 to a 3, right? Because anything more than that, there's still some good charge that's associated with the issue. But anywhere, below 4 is pretty freaking good. If you haven't gotten there yet, I want you to run yourself through a couple more tapping rounds to just help continue to diminish that problem that you used to have. Of course, in a regular yoga class, I will bring my students, from here into a shavasana and just helping them wind down and explore the rest of their practice. But I don't want to hold us too long. Again, thank you so much. Let me come up here and say hi. It's here. Okay. Here we are. All right. Yeah, thank you so much for just being here, being present, and really giving me this opportunity to share this practice with your community and share the healing with the collective. So I'm so grateful. I'm so looking forward to receiving feedback and being up on stage, sharing this practice with your people and the greater good, with a larger collective. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll talk soon. Bye.